me see. Where's my pad at? There we go. What's up, Troy? Welcome in. I think you're the first one here tonight. Jared, what's up? Obsidian? Oh yeah. Some of the silver sheen stuff. I want to try to finish it up today. If I can. Might not be able to. But we shall see. We shall see. All right. North Florida here. What's up, Ben? Welcome, welcome. What part of North Florida? Pretty, thank you. Anon says hello. Oh, Alan. What's up, Alan? Welcome in, brother. You'll never guess where we're working. Zero clue. Alrighty, it's coming together. Some funky looking coral. Yeah, it sure is, ain't it? Really funky looking coral, if you ask me. Like really funky looking. I tell you what. Yeah, black coral. You didn't know? It's just a specialized rock, you know. Can you say your name? I don't know. I might be a little tongue-tied this evening. Might not be able to. Maya, I think is how you pronounce that. What's up, Lisa? Primitive weapon, yeah. Yup. There's an ant on me. Get off of me. Love what you're doing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Flip over to this side. Do a little bit over here. What's up, Joseph? Austin, yeah, obsidian. Rebecca says, cool, thank you. Too thin for a clothes. Got his feet covered up a bit. You know it, Ben. Said hello. Clothes I could do. But we'll see. Tammy says hello. What's up, y'all? Getting it sharp, getting it sharp. Good stream. Thanks, Jaden. Western side knot should be a pro. Of course you'd say that. Some kind of blade. Some kind of blade. Not sure yet. Exactly what it'll be. Which means you just got to stay tuned. That's all I can tell you. Just got to stay tuned. So we got it sharp, pretty much all the way around. Question is, what do we want to do with it still? What to do, what to do. Is this a spearhead night? It's a something kind of night. I don't know what it'll be, but it is a something kind of evening. Let's see. How about I throw some notches in there and we see what happens? Start out with a little bit more thinning on the base. All right. Start out with a notch. And this could be just about anything, really. Push down, flake it off. Okay, come back through. All right, turn it around. Pop out a little flake. A little deeper in the notch here. Come back through here, pop that off, and probably be good to go ahead and sharpen up this just a tad. And now we can get in there a little bit easier, pop these notches out. All right, go over here. That was a good one. All right. right, start angling it up. Back the other way. Pop that out. All right, go the other way. Pop it out. Just like that. Keep progressing in the notch little by little. All right. Pop it off there. And already we're at a pretty good length for a notch. But decided to pop it out one last little time there. That'll add a little flavor to it. All right, so we got one notch down. Don't know how well you can see that. We got one notch so far. It's definitely hard to see, but there we go. That might be easier. One notch into this piece. And again, we can go a little further. I mean, if we just really want to, but not a necessity. Yeah, that's probably good enough. All right, so now let's switch to the other side. And let's put a notch. Got one here. Let's put a notch over here. Well, we first got to decide where we want it. And I want it somewhere right in through here. Somewhere right here. Right in through there, I think. All right, so we made a little nudge. Little nudge. Now we flip it over. Strike down on that little nudge. Just kind of keep pulling down to lower that edge a little bit until we can flip-flop sides. Y'all like my flip-flop reference? Flip-flop sides and do the exact same thing. Where I strike down and then raise that edge up little by little until we can flip it over again and it's low enough below the center line that we can draw off another flake. So that is essentially what we're doing here. Okay, let's go again here. I think it's low enough. We can draw off a good flake. Actually was able to catch in through here. That's really good. Just gonna pull straight down mostly. Okay, till it's lower than center line within that notch. Then I can get in there with this little pressure flaker and just pop it and release a flake there. And then get back in through there, widen it out a tad, get this notch angled the right direction, while also raising that little notch to where when I flip it over, it's below center line. So that I can then take it and pop off another really good flake. And you just repeat that process till you get the whole notch done. Take some practice. Take some time, but it's worth it to kind of learn the process of it. Because it'll save you time in the future. All right, we lowered it enough. Just to pull a little flake off right in there. Again, we pull down. Within that notch there. Until I get it good and squared off and below center line. So I can peel off another big flake. And come back in through the notch. It's getting deeper and deeper each time. And that's the point. That's what we want. Flip it back over, because it's low enough again now. And just pop off a flake. Pop it off. Clean up the area around it. Figure out which direction we're going to go next. Widen out a little square that you can press off on the other side. And we got one. Also, make sure that you get all your loose end flakes out of here. And you just pop a flake off, just like that. Whoa, buckskin's here. How much for this one? Oh, goodness. Already? What's up, guys? You know, I'm not sure, buckskin. I am not sure. But we shall see. We shall see. I shall keep you in mind, absolutely, since you donated. But how you been, man? You might have been commenting, I just missed you. But we're getting this notch a little further. Now it's low enough that I can stick my little notcher in there. And pull off another little cone flake right there in that notch to pull off what was right there. And I mean, I could keep going, I could stop. We're about even with our other notch. We are just about even with it. question is, how far are we gonna plan to go? I think we're at a fair stopping point for the notches. Need to draw in our edge. And again, what I'm thinking is just a big old massive Kurt corner notch. That's what I was thinking. Now that I'm looking, it wants me to peel off another one, so maybe I will. So there we go. If it wants me to do it, I'll do it. There we go. That looks a little more even to me. All right. So we need to draw in one of these faces. This one here. And y'all know what that means. Means number one, I get to take this glove off. Number two, I get to pick out my bopper. There we go. Thinning out these little areas here. With obsidian, I gotta be extra careful. I'm not used to doing bopping this late of a stage. In this material. So just gotta make sure that not only I'm doing what's right by the stone, but that I'm clearing my hands off every time I finish. Shake it off, shake it off. That was an old Disney show. You see how much little pressure I put on that. By the way, I didn't watch that show. I just remember the tune from all the commercials. There we go. I think it was a show. Can't remember now. dangerous. Scary. Oh, that was good. Look at that one. Cleaned it right on off. Looking good. A little bit more. I'm gonna stick with the bopper till I can't no more. I love this thing. Getting our shape back. And already I think we can go ahead and do kind of our final pass of pressure. Looks good. It looks good. Yeah, so final pass, here we go. Sharpen this up a tad. And here we go. I see y'all talking about ratios in the comments. Believe it or not, I intentionally left this a little bit thicker because Kirk corner notches are supposed to be slightly thicker. But it's definitely thin. It's just not Sweetwater biface thin. Urgh, that got me. Just a little bit. I need to put my gloves back on. What am I doing? There we go. All right, so we got one side down. Just got to do the other side. I'm gonna put my glove back on here. No, this one's opaque. The outsides are a little translucent though. The only issue is like I can't see the. It's kind of a stupid thing, but I can't see the edge because it's dark. I can see it a little better now, but still the shadow is getting me. Pressing off little flakes. Oh no, we broke it. I'm just kidding. Ha! Gotcha. Comparable with a scalpel? The flakes are, yeah. The flakes that come off of it. The sharp edge, like certain little areas might, but generally what's spoken of concerning obsidian are the flakes that come off, being compared to a go down the line one more time. Still can barely see the edge. I'm getting there. fix the tip. And just like that, we're looking good. Sharp tip, nice base. I think that'll do it right there. Probably needs a car-free Novette. I think Jake is buying advertising, but he'll never tell. It's funny. I wonder if Brady's over yet. Who's Brady? I don't think Bean Burrito. Hello, Adrian here's. Marty's here. Boy, everybody's here. All right. Probably just watching on 1.5. Is there really 400? Yeah, there are. Right now there's over 600. What's up? Mike Mason, Snyder's here. Ralph's here. Well, Ralph, yeah, you know what I mean. All right, sorry, catching up on comments. What's up, y'all? What's up from Brazil? The Brady Knapping. Oh, I gotcha. Anyways, I just finished up this big old Kirk. Hello. And I got to get rid of it because y'all know I don't like obsidian. Really, I need to do two things. Number one, I need to shout out Mr. Alan Cole and get everybody to check out his material. And number two, I need to sell this joker. But I like how it came out. It's a decent shape. It's got good enough notches. Not translucent, it's the opaque stuff, but the edges are see-through. But you can see the outline of the shape that we got. And it's looking pretty sweet. Alan says you can send it. I could. We'll see if Marshall will lick it first. Here you go, boy. Here, right here. You see it? Here. Right here, you smell? You smell? He's smelling something else right now. You smell? Here. Yeah, he smelled it. Yeah, he smelled it. Called dibs on what? I know Buckskin was talking earlier about being interested, but I didn't know if that was just to progress the channel. I don't know what I'd sell it for. I don't know. I think 100 is too cheap and 150 is too much. So somewhere around 125 I think is fair. Goodness, how long is this joker? Stay there, Marshall. Back up. Oh, it's six and a half. Whoopsies. Over 6.5 inches. And it is. Whoopsie daisies. It is 2.25. Is that right? 2 5/16, something like that. Something like that. 125. I think it's a good price. I think whoever gets it will be pretty pleased. Use it for whatever they want to, or honestly, just to stare at the bands. The bands are really cool. Jay says 500. No, 500 is too much. 500 is too much. Yep. The cool thing is I was able to keep some of the big percussion scars. 101's a little cheap for it, Devil. I do appreciate it, though. Yeah, I was able to keep all these big percussion scars. I was happy about that. That's one thing those Kirks usually have, are these wide sweeping ones. Here and across through here. Even up there, we're able to get one. All right, I was just throwing numbers out now. 140, yeah, all right. No, no, 125 is where I'm at. So if you live in the US and you got PayPal, I would sell it to you. What kind of point was it that went for 350? It was a big Coral Noonan. A big old Coral Noonan. Tomlinson got that one. Nope, not 124.99. Y'all are just messing around. Y'all are being trolls. All right, I'm gonna put it to the side. By the way, I got that one for sale, and everybody's talking about what I got for sale. I actually have something for sale. It's the ones from last stream. This Hillsborough, the candy corn Hillsborough. I do not have an online store. This is really the only time you could see my work here. This kind of candy corn Hillsborough that has some translucence to it. I got it at 100. And then I got this Super Candy Sawani out of Coral for 120. But I'll just knock it down to 100. So 100 for each of those. This one's sharp little Sawani, heavily abraded down at the base for hafting. And it's pretty neat. Jay, I know you mentioned 500 before. That's way too much. I don't know if you're a troll or if you're genuinely asking. Where do I sell? I sell on here. So this is my information. So if you want to buy it, send it to PayPal or Venmo. Just screenshot this and send it, because I'm not going to hold it here forever. And if you want to email me about something, you can email me. But I don't have a site. I don't have anything. All I got is PayPal and Venmo and email. So that's kind of where I do it. Email is the same as my channel at gmail.com. These two coral points. Oh, whoopsies. The two coral points I've got at, well, you know, every stream they go down. So these are both at 100 right now. But if you wanted both, I'd do 180 for both of the coral points. For both of those coral points. For this one, we're at 120. So I do 180 if you wanted both of those, or 100 for one of the other two, or one of them. Yeah, Alan's got it. There you go. Obsidian 120. You like that one? I like that one too. All right, let me get a swig of Mountain Dew here. All right. What's up? Let me see. Let me do something real quick. Let me see. 300 for all three. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yes, sir, Buckskin. Yes, sir. And usually if like things compile, I throw in something extra. So yeah, something like that. Or no. Wait. Yeah. That's right. Sorry, I had to get my math. Oh, you're gonna do it. All right. Hey, give it up for give it up for Mr. Marty. For Mr. Marty, we're gonna throw something else in there too. What can I throw in there? You're gonna love. I feel like that's a steal for this big old obsidian Kirk. It really is an insane joker. And I'm not even in the sunshine. I bet you if I took it outside, that joker'd light up like a candy cane. That's a terrible illustration. Candy canes don't light up, but like a Christmas light. That's what it'll do. It'll light up like a Christmas light. All right, so everybody missed out. And Marty got the end. By the way, John technically wanted them last night, but didn't go through with it. So you're totally getting like the cream of the crop here, Marty. So, all right, back up, buddy. Back it up, son. Back it up. So I'll have to throw something in there for you. I'll try to remember that. Make a mental note of that. Now I know Tommy's been trying to get me to finish this Boggy Branch, but I'm gonna be honest. This one I'm gonna keep for sure. I don't get this material very often, so I probably wouldn't, tease you with it or nothing. I need to make one out of this one to sell, so maybe I can do that soon. Primo points. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I've got some coastal preforms I want to work. Let's see. This one, this is an interesting coastal preform because it's. Hey, back up. Go over there, buddy. Go. Good job. Good boy. This needs more heat, honestly. Yeah, I think I need to give this one more heat. It's not bad, but it could be glossy. And to get like a bluish, just got it from you, Marty, sweet. What do you do with the loose flakes? I put them in boxes and give them away or sell them. Usually a combination of both. Yep, this needs to be heated up. Let's see. I know there's some other preforms I've been working on. By the way, if anybody wants that again, I'll hold it there for half a second. Let me see here. All right, I need to move those points because I don't want them falling or messing up any. I'm gonna put them here, and here, and here. I got to get my boat fixed tomorrow, so I got to move those before I get my boat fixed. So I got it, Marty. Don't worry. Dude, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you and all the support that y'all have been giving to the channel. Y'all are epic. Y'all are awesome. I genuinely appreciate it. And I hope that you love what I make too. And so I try to go the extra mile a little bit, trying to rep these things out, get them to look in the way I want them to look. This preform I want to try to break. Now that sounds like a weird thing to say, and it is. But there are just some things about it that either I want it to break, or I want to make a point out of it. And I think making the point out of it is going to be difficult. So this is either going to be a throwaway biface or it'll be something. one of the two. But let's see what let's see what happens. This is a pivotal one here. I mean, it kind of did what I wanted it to, but kind of not. Talahad is a neat material. Did that catch it? No way, it actually caught it. Wait, we might be back in the game here. Problem is, now it's so thin, it's going to be hard to do much with. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult to do what I would want to do with it. Let's see. That took. Talahad is such an odd material. I tell you. So odd. Now I don't want to keep gouging for sake of gouging, so let me take a step back here. The thing is, I got the other side looking great. That did really, really good. The question is, can I get this side to look the same? And it all pivots around what takes place right in the middle of this big funky area right here. Either it goes really good or really bad. One or the other. Don't see much in between here. This, ooh, it's looking no good. Looking no good. But that did well. Huh. Can I catch this though? I can. I don't know if I can catch the other part to it. This could be very bad here. My inkling is that it'll hinge out and that it won't be a good hinge. But sometimes you just get lucky, and boy, did we get lucky there. So we breathed new life into this piece, but we got to keep it going. There's still one or two little platforms that I'm scared about. That caught up there to it. Marshall, it's all right. Now it's just a matter of catching that. And if we do that, we're golden. The question is how? How do we go about catching that? Huh. Couple ways I'm thinking about. There's really no way to undercut it, which is your first option. Because it's just too thin. right in through there. Only other way is to make a hinge and try to push it off, which could go very bad. Don't really want to take it from there. Not a great way to catch it from that angle. And honestly, it's so thin that I feel like I can leave it in and it wouldn't even be a problem. So let's just go with that. Now, what do we make? Well, we can make a number of things. But still got to be careful. It's fairly thick in through here. There we go. That is what we like to see right there. Boy, howdy. That was rough. But the other was good. And that was good. Okay. And here. There we go. That was a good one to peel off right there. Whoa, somebody donated back yonder. I heard there was some cores around there. Cores around where? I'm gonna scroll back. Who donated? I missed it. Ah, wow. Law222XSK donated. Sorry, I near about missed it, man. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. That's a great man. It was the next to last one to get off of the screen. Man, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. How many of y'all are at that nap in, by the way? I imagine none of you if you're watching this stream, but this side is awesome. Fairly thin. This side has a couple hinges, but like it's fine. It's fine. Let's see here. Stay there, Marsh. Good boy. Again, it's got a Kirk vibe to it. That's the thing. I don't want to waste anything, or it's just got a Kirk vibe. But Kirks are very difficult for this stone. So I'm thinking Wasissa. That's what I think. How many of y'all know what a Wasissa is? If you don't, we're going to teach you something. Teach you a little something. All right, where's my flaker at here? I know I got it close. Is it? Where? Oh, it's right here. All right. I'll have to get your number, Bill. Yeah, y'all go ahead. Bill, you got a quarry somewhere? Sorry, I'm just I'm just looking. Dude, I have over 100 points to the bucket of pottery. Dude, that's awesome, James. That is cool. That's kind of how I got into flint knapping, is finding arrowheads myself. I'm just kind of coming to appreciate the art of it all. Just chatting about Knife River Flint. Ah, okay. This is for losers. Could go notch away here as well. Honestly, it kind of gives that vibe off of a notch away. Or a Kirk even. But I'm thinking notch away here. How many of y'all are from the Deep South and watched that Auburn game last night? I'm sorry. Oh, maybe y'all got your own conversation. Oopsies. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry. That was very rude of me. But if I may interject, I'm a Roll Tide fan too, James. But I watched it till halftime. And I saw like all the craziness at the end of the first half. And I thought, oh boy, this is going to be a game. But I had some work to do for today, for Sunday. Because I work at church, obviously. So I just kind of left it be. And then I saw all the crazy comments and, oh man, the refs did, and he did, and she did, and oh goodness, it was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I would not want to be either team's fans right now. Personally, Jake, is the Tallahassee for sale? The material or the point? I might have some good Tallahassee for sale, possibly. But generally, I don't sell it. The material itself. Just because I feel like it kind of dishonors who I got it from, even though I bought it in boulder form. Y'all know who I get it from, Jonathan. But sometimes if I have stuff that it's just like piling up, I'll get rid of it. But I usually try to get people over to the source more than anything. Unless I got a bunch and I'm just kind of selling it for cheap. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. But if it's a point, yeah, I might sell the point. Depends. I've seen them all. It was a good week. Yeah, I wish I had the free time to watch them all. That would be cool. Not always afforded that, so I'll watch the Bama game, and if I can catch another SEC game, I will. I generally pull for these other like big name teams like Ohio State and Michigan to lose. I think Michigan lost. So I try to keep up with it. I like Troy because Troy's just down the road from me. And I played at their baseball stadiums growing up. So I kind of always liked them a little bit. But Bama's my team, man. Bama's the team. It's the team. Did some officiating. I was that's fun in Georgia. I didn't have a dog. I gotcha. Take us a Mr. Rogers or Flint Knapping, not a dude. I know Mr. Rogers. I didn't grow up on him, but I know Mr. Rogers. Won't you be my neighbor? Did you know I have a friend who got to meet Mr. Rogers and play the piano for him a little bit? He wasn't the official jazz pianist for Mr. Rogers, but he took great inspiration from him. And was able to go on set, take photos and stuff. I didn't grow up on Mr. Rogers, but I thought the piano playing was pretty insane. Watched parts of that game was more fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that jingle. My neighbor. I could play a little bit of that on guitar too at one point. All right, we got a nice little bass for the Wassissa. Nice little bass for the Wassissa. Found you a snake over there, buddy? There's a snake in my boot. There's a snake in my boot. I said in a previous live stream that about 3 days ago there was a rat snake just kind of sitting in my pile here. It was right when I came in to do some flint napping, and I was kind of surprised. I was like, "Oh boy!" But no, just a friendly guy. Sitting on the obsidian shards is all. Nothing crazy. All right, what in the world are we gonna do with this thin platter of a point here? Again, I'm not a big fan of this little funky area in through there. I don't even know if I can pick any of that out. That, yes, but this over here, probably not. I mean, I caught a little bit of it, I guess. That caught some. Yeah, that actually looked a lot better. Let me sharpen this thing up one more time. Let's see if I can't get in there. It doesn't really need to be caught. It's just kind of a small little old thing. No, well that's fine. It'll just be left in there. It's a beauty to be. I see you, Marshall. You just hold there, boy. All right, gonna do a little bit of pressing. And this is a shown up platter of a point. It may not look like it, but goodness. All right, now let me turn this over and start putting some flakes into this thinner side, because it sure needs it. And honestly, it's so crazy. I'm probably just going to do it again on the same side. It's that thin. Now I think we can flip it back over. Couple of little inward strikes and be through with this side just about. How we looking? How are we looking? This side we haven't done yet. This side we have. Shows how sharp it is. I could, but I need to finish it. All right, so we got to do this other side for sure. Marshall, back up, buddy. Go ahead, go. Get on from me. I'm out of focus. I love you though. Flip it over. This is the flatter side. And mostly it's the tip that needs the work. There we go. Now I can flip it over, do one last little bit of thinning on the bottom side. As if it needs it. Which apparently, in my opinion, it does. Or else I wouldn't be doing anything to it. There we go. So now we just need to do final touches. And I don't mind leaving some serrations in this joker too. Somebody in the comments said sharp. Well, might as well keep some serrations on it. I'm not going to try to make them perfect. I'm just going to throw them in there. I could spend 2 hours making these itty bitty little rascals perfect. That's why I don't often do them. Short little teeth, little teeths. Little teeths. See little teeths? Little teeths. Hopefully y'all are still having fun in the comments, because usually if I'm focused on finishing up a point, I'm not super engaged in the comments. But if I'm bifacing or something, I'm more prone to talk and show it off. Let's finish up this other side though. Well, one thing's for sure, it'll be sharp, that's for sure. Tallahat is already jagged enough, but now it's going to be extra. Again, I'm just doing a little something. I'm not going to go overboard with them. But I'll make them nice enough. Boy, howdy. Symmetry's wrong. Ta-ha! Part of flint knapping. Just means it gets thinner. All it means. Does that look more about right? Looks more about right. That's more like it. I should have known fooling around with doggone serrations on a piece like this, but it's still off. That's what's bothering me. It's still off. All right, I'm gonna make this good. That looks right. Just a matter of keeping it there. Okay. Again, no idea why I'm putting serrations in it. Just because somebody in the comments said sharp. So I was like, all right. All right. And wassisas do sometimes have really fine serrations. Wassisas and nachoes. looks about right. Let me sharpen this up again. Well, if anybody wants something sharp, here you go. This joker's about the sharpest thing I've made. Goodness. Trying to match the other side. That looks good. Again, I'm not getting these perfect, just to where they're sharp. Again, at the micro level, I could spend 4 days trying to get this perfect, but at some point you gotta call it quits. So we made this preform, goodness, I can't even remember how long ago. It was on a stream, I want to say, where I was fooling around with it. But anyways, now it's done. Big old wide wasissa. Actually, it looks pretty good. Kind of reminds me of a Decatur point. Very similar. Honestly, could pass as a Decatur except for the base. Anyways, it's a sharp little rascal. Does anyone nap while watching these videos? I know I do, Jeremy. That's obvious. All right, this is an interesting one. It is incredibly sharp. It's just kind of a normal Tallahassee piece. I'd probably just do 65 on this one if anybody wanted it. It's thin. I mean, it's a patty. I'm sure Marshall would like it. It's got some translucence, but it's not like a Jake caliber point. So 65, I'd ship it to you if you wanted it. But it's not necessarily up to the caliber of points that I could make, if that makes sense. But it's still nice. This is made of Tallahassee quartzite. Tallahassee quartzite. So super duper sharp. Super duper sharp. It'd be a good hafter. This would be good for like for hafting. You know, shoving on a knife and then using it. That would be the best use for something like this. Is hafting it on something. Because it is thinned down on both areas. But yeah, 65. Again, not my best work, but just something to do. Something to nap. Something to make. Something. But go back over there. Go over yonder. Now I'm probably not gonna finish any more points for the rest of the stream, but I will do a little napping probably. A little bit of napping. Let me see. I can fool around with this obsidian a little bit. Big stuff. Can you make a knife shape? I could. Gotta walk the dogs? All right, Mike. Marshall, go lay. Go lay. It's okay. You're fine. You're fine, buddy. Nobody hurting you. Bubba, go lay. I was working this one, I don't know, a couple videos ago. This is one where the base was getting a little thick on me here, and still is. Didn't really want to have to turn the corner, but eventually I'm gonna have to. Where do you find the materials to make these? I got this one from my buddy Jeff Head. Make a knife shape. I could. Whoa, yeah. Whoa is right. The base back here is very, well, it's not super, candy-like, which is kind of an issue, but we'll try to make it work. This could be bad here. I did all right. Not great, but not bad. Go. Okay, it's looking good. It's a wide, yeah. Exactly, John. You're making a knife or an axe. I have no idea. I have no idea. I could not tell you right now. I'm in one of those stages where it could be about 50 things, you know? Hmm. Again, so many choices to make. I think where I was leaving off, I wanted to strike the other way. But it doesn't look super pleasant striking into that. But then again, I kind of need to. This is tough. What to do? What to do? Because ideally, I'd strike right here. But the problem is I don't have an angle for it. I got a decent bit of thickness, but it's got too wide of an area to shoot. Which makes it difficult. So this could go very bad here. Did it catch it? I want to say it did. Yay! So not completely, but it caught enough of it where I'm a little more comfortable. There we are. Yeah, a little more comfortable now. Not by a bunch, but by a little bit. That's going to be our best avenue. Can we get there? I don't know. That could also be this could be really bad. Yeah, not great. Not great. Got up there next to it, couldn't quite catch it. All right, so it's coming together. It's coming together. What's up, y'all? Sounds solid. It is pretty solid. The only issue is the base. Like, if the base was really clean, it'd be fine, but the base is this kind of rougher material. And boy, I'm kind of having a little hard time with it. It's being hard-headed on me. Or in other words, sometimes it's so hard-headed that, well, I don't even know a good illustration. Sometimes it's so hard-headed you don't want to fool with it. I might just make a stem point and that'll fix all my issues. Fairly certain. Okay. Anyways, blade's coming out good. It's not crazy right now, but I mean, it's something. It's something. Still got a ways to go. But anyways, I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. So I think I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I've just been streaming for a while. And I need a little break. My back needs a break. Or else it shall break. This is just some raw coastal here. What else do I got down here? This was a coastal preform, but I think I wanted to heat up again. It wasn't, yeah, it's kind of dense. What's down here? Well, John, I'm gonna throw this one in your box. This is some of that glassy coastal that you're talking about. Not from Florida, from Alabama, but I need to put that one where I remember to get it to you. Of course, coastal comes in various forms. This is kind of a glacier matte color. This one I think I need to heat up a little more. But maybe not, because that overshot like crazy. Goodness. I think that one's good to go. Anyway, I'm just looking around here. This is another preform of coastal that's was a little bit drier initially, but I heated it up a lot more. And it took heat really well. And so coastal's some pretty stuff. Y'all take care, keep napping. All right, Old Bull subscribe, thank you. Later, bro. All right, good night, hope you, yeah. I said good night and then I started napping again. Oopsies. Yeah, we're gonna call it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Marsh, you ready to go? You ready to go? Marty, we'll get you your point soon, buddy. And anyways, we're gonna go enjoy the evening. I mean, we found a good bit of stuff today. Ryan gave me a little red and white heated spas on a minute. Oh boy. Yeah, I was gonna ask if y'all found any good stuff. Spent the last 3 hours napping, Thomason. Oh man. Thomason, check out what you missed out on. Well, this one's just a sharp Tallahassee blade. I'm selling for $65. That's the only thing I got right now. It's not my best work. Oh, I put them back here. But I finished up a big Kirk out of the swirly stuff. And we got it sold. We got it sold. Kirk for sale? No. No, we sold it. Mr. Marty got it for $120, which I think is a steal. I think it's a steal. Because once you bring this out in the sunlight, it'll be really cool looking. Hey, my heart still hurts on that old Noonan Tomlinson, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? It's okay, because I know it's in better hands. But yeah, we finished that one up. But yeah, we're gonna head on in. Thank y'all for tuning in. And anyways, it's safe. All right. Obsidian obsession could be the asshole. Well, I wouldn't call it an obsession just yet, you know. But anyway, you want the pink stone knife? This one. This one is Alabama Coastal, the strawberry fleck variety, but it's got a little seam there, which is tragic. This is the stuff that's the most translucent, and it's the coolest stuff to work, but this has a fat seam. It's the only piece I have of it, so tragic. But anyways, all right, we're going to go in. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. All right, take care.